I've had an epiphany. Now, if you're one of the original 150 or so subscribers to this channel, then you know that I haven't uploaded in a couple months, and that's despite in one of my latest videos saying that I wouldn't take a 1-month hiatus ever again. That's because I had a major epiphany in my life, and that's what I wanted to make this video about. In that same video that I talked about that 1-month hiatus that I said I wouldn't take, I mentioned how much I had going on. And I think during that time, I really lost sight of what made me happy. Now, if you're anything like me, you really stress about what the future has in store for you. You join things, you're joining clubs in school, you're worried about your grades just because you're worried about what your resume is gonna look like for future employers. You're doing things now that don't exactly make you happy, things that you aren't exactly passionate about, just because it's going to look good to somebody in the future and makes them want to hire you for a job that you might not exactly want because you just want to get this job for the next job. And that's no way to live life. And I realized that that situation was occurring for me when I was making YouTube videos. When I started this channel, I was so focused on growing this channel into something huge and making a lot of money off of it that I totally lost focus about why I should be doing it, why I should be making videos. I should be making them because I enjoy doing them, and I really wasn't focused on that. Trying to balance this YouTube channel and everything else in my life, all of my clubs, things that I actually enjoyed doing, things that were just resume builders, it was very difficult for me, and I really took some time to think about it after I posted my last video, the high school versus college video. And I really thought about what do I enjoy and why am I doing the things that I don't enjoy. YouTube at the time was just adding a huge stress to my life, and I really wasn't enjoying doing it. Well, I enjoyed the messages that I was putting out, but I wasn't enjoying the editing and all the things in the background that go into making a YouTube video. Because of that, I cut that out first. And then I thought of everything else. What was most important to me? First was school, obviously. And I thought about why for that too. Because if I'm so worried about school and getting a 4.0, what does the 4.0 do? Usually, again, like I said, it's just to look good for future employers. But over time, a 4.0 has meant more to me than just looking good for somebody else. It's more of a personal satisfaction thing. So if you are in high school or college right now and you're trying for 4.0, not because you care, but because you think other people care, I don't want to tell you to stop, but try to find something that makes you happy in learning, to make you want to do it yourself, to make you want to achieve the 4.0, even if it meant nothing would come out of it, just personal satisfaction. So school was number one. Second became my job, my DECA job that I work here at Eastern. And that's because I really am passionate about high school DECA, which I did in high school, obviously. And working for them now is a dream come true, and getting paid to do so, it's my main source of income right now. So it's definitely a main priority. My third were the clubs and sports that I joined. I joined an intramural college soccer team with some friends, and that was a lot of fun. It's a great break from worrying about school and work and YouTube all the time, as well as the collegiate DECA chapter that I also joined. Those were the things that made me happy, and they filled up my schedule. And I was trying to cram these other things in that just there was no room for. And they were things that were honestly making me miserable. They were making me lose sight of the things that I enjoyed because I was so worried about getting a video out to make money in the future. Ever since I stopped doing the things that I didn't enjoy anymore, I've been so stress-free. I've been happier than I think I ever have. And it's done wonders to my mental health and my relaxation. And I just can't emphasize it enough. So how does this apply to you guys? Well, if you're doing things right now that you're just doing because it'll make somebody in the future happy, you need to stop doing them, unless you get satisfaction out of it as well. If you live life so worried about the future or for the past, or worried about the past for that matter, then you never really focus on the present. And the present is what ultimately matters. The future is just the present that is yet to come, and the past is just the present that has gone by. And if you don't focus on the present, you're left with very little future or very little past. Now, that's not to say don't do anything, like don't just play video games all day and go to school. I mean, if that makes you happy, that's great. But do step out of your comfort zone still. Try to find things that make you happy. Try to find more things that make you happy. It's a good trial and error, but don't continue to do something for a very long time, for months and years, just because, again, it's a resume builder. You should never live your life building a resume. You have such a short time here on earth that you'd never want to waste years of it doing something you hate and being miserable, all for someone else. So with that being said, you're probably wondering why I'm even starting YouTube up again anyway. Well, I realized that it's more than just about the money. Obviously right now I only have 150 subscribers, so I am not making any money, and I probably won't be making any money off of this for months or years. And I realized that I get a lot of satisfaction from teaching and mentoring others and giving advice. And so, yes, while I do hate the editing process and everything that goes on behind the scenes, I realize that the satisfaction that I get from giving others inspiration and advice really outweighs the negatives that come from editing, the very short-term negatives. The possibility of changing someone's life through these videos is much more promising to me than just worrying about the fact that I have to edit after class or something along those lines. So with that being said, I just wanted to make this video just to get this off my chest. It's just a message that I've kind of wanted to get off my chest for a while now, since I stopped making YouTube videos. It's just something I've been thinking about, and it's a problem that I think a lot of high schoolers have. And no, not just high schoolers, college kids and adults. You're in a job that you hate just to make other people happy. And I really think that you should pursue something that you enjoy, and something great will come out of that as long as you put a lot of work and determination into it. I don't think you'll fail. And even if it means less money, but doing something that you love, you have such a short time here on earth that there's no time to waste. And if you're wasting years doing something you hate, you need to stop. All right, I really hope I was able to connect with at least one of you guys out there and really inspire you to make a change in your life, and hopefully make you become happier. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other video suggestions coming up, because I do plan to start uploading again, hopefully weekly. I'm not going to promise that. Again, I'm going to do what I enjoy, and hopefully you guys enjoy as well. So please leave a like and subscribe to help my channel grow. It really means a lot. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.